Hello, hello, and happy Friday. I hope you had a good week. We're back today with a little more of Planet Crafter. I've sort of I've just been sort of feeling a little stressed, and the idea of jumping back into episode 4 and dealing with Timberwolves did not sound super appealing to me today. So I decided we're going to go back and do a little more variety with the Planet Crafter planet that we were on. We played this about 2 or 3 weeks ago when we had the issue with episode 2 not cooperating. So I figured we might as well pick that up again and continue a little bit. This is just going to, I think, be a one-off. I think we'll get back into episode 4 next week to make sure that we're actually through all of the side quests and wrapping up the story before episode 5 comes out. And I want to give myself a little extra time just in case anything comes up in the meantime, or in case the side quests take me like 12 hours instead of 4. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to hop back into the planet. Let's start up the game and head back to it. I did actually make some bingo events for this game as well. I came up with a few. I'm not sure if maybe more will occur to me as we're playing today, but I tried to make some that realistically could happen in multiple streams, because I do foresee me playing this again, just maybe not again this month, maybe like once a month or something like that. We'll see. So we're back to our Twitch planet. Hey Cert, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. Let's see. We also are trying out a new bingo pattern today. I decided to go with the X pattern, since that was the second most popular after the classic 5 in a row. So we'll give that a try today. I also figure it'll maybe be a little more realistic to achieve today because we've only got 57 events. So, and we can already cross off 2. I forgot that I actually made a base here where there's osmium, where I found osmium at the end of last stream. So, ta-da, we found osmium. Hooray. Congratulations, everybody. I think what I'm going to do is collect some and make and some aluminum and make a container here for each of them. Because if my previous experience in this game has taught me anything, it certainly can't hurt. Oh, right, I have a backpack already, a jetpack. It certainly can't hurt. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so we found a seed. A plant starter. I don't think I'm gonna count this iridium that I found, though, because I'd like to try and find iridium in the wild. So. Alright, let's go ahead and craft a... Actually, let's craft a big storage crate. I do have 3... Come on, Q, not tab. I do have 3 of these, so we can go ahead and... I guess for now we'll just put them all in here, and we'll sort later. Yeah, I want to take my oxygen. I don't want to leave my oxygen behind. That would not be good. It's the last thing we need. Alright, let's go ahead and collect more. I can't exactly remember... Hey, there's a door over here. I can't exactly remember what I need osmium for specifically, but it certainly can't hurt. So this would be find a new Wrecker space station, because we haven't been here before. I didn't know what else to call this besides a space station. It's kind of space station-y. Hey, there's an exercise bike. Oh, so exciting news. I actually found out that they're working on a free update. I don't know when it's coming out, but there is going to be a free update with like a moon, whatever that means. And a couple of other things. There's going to be more decorations, more things to build. And then they said after that, they're going to start working on another DLC. So that's exciting. So the mission for this game is essentially to terraform the entire planet. And so what you do is you build different types of machines to increase the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere, to release pressure from the planet, to increase the heat of the planet, so that you can start having like a natural precipitation cycle. You can have an atmosphere with oxygen in it, and plants will start growing, animals will thrive, etc. I haven't actually finished the game in any of my planets. I'm like 50% of the way to complete terraformation, which is like the last step on a planet that I've been playing off stream, but I don't know what happens once you get there. All I know is that like you start off, essentially it's your goal to terraform the planet, because you're doing that in exchange for like working off your time that you would have otherwise spent in prison. So I don't know if there's a way to escape at the end. I don't know. I don't know what happens exactly. Okay, I'm too cold. It's the end. Selena, I loved you with all my heart. Our project was the one I've dreamed of my whole life. If this project can't survive, I don't want to live either. I would die with it. On this planet that gave me everything before, taking it all away, I'm leaving for my last stroll on this beautiful moon. Oh, oxygen. Right, I forgot that I need to worry about oxygen. Oh boy. The lighting in here is really cool. Alright, we can take down this 3 heater. Oh, we did find a microchip. Okay, and a quartz. Very cool. Again, I don't know about claiming the quartz for the bingo event yet, though. Are these quartz growers? Okay. It seems like there are some different machines than on the basic planet. The cold intensifies, everything around me is frozen. The Blazar continues to absorb all the heat from this planet. I secretly hope to find a way to reverse the process, but nothing works. Alright, so this Blazar quartz, this blue one, apparently sucks the heat out of everything, which is inconvenient, to say the least. Alright. Oh, plant multiplier fuse. I have no idea what the T2 rocket engine is for. I don't have that on my other planet. We did find seeds. Hold on, let's see. Blueprint chip and seeds. Alright, let's go ahead and put all of these things in there. Maybe we go back to the other place to unlock this microchip. Actually, wait, do I have... I don't have enough iron to make another chest. I think we should probably do that, though. We should go ahead and make a separate locker. This is backwards. That's not how we wanted it to be. There we go. Forgot to look at the arrow. Alright, this one will just be... Maybe we just do fancy stuff in one. Like fancy elements and the rockets and stuff. And then the other stuff can be all the basics, the cobalt and magnesium and all that jazz. Maybe even the plants. Oh wait, I should have left that there. We'll take the fertilizer, we'll take the eggplant seeds, the aluminum, and then we can put all of this in there. We'll sort that real quick. Alright. So we'll call this basic and we'll call this fancy. Amazing sorting system, I know. So before we go to do that, I'm gonna try and grab some more osmium. And maybe more aluminum if we find it. think I just flew by some aluminum. I did. Yeah, since I haven't played on this particular planet before, I don't really know what to expect as to where certain things are. And it seems like there are maybe going to be more crafting recipes. Just because there are a few things here that I haven't seen. Okay, well maybe take the fertilizers and put them in the regular container. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. Alright, before I travel anywhere, I like to have 3 iron, I need another titanium and 1 silicon, just to make sure I can always craft a small base if I need to. And I should maybe make another... Oh, hey, aluminum. I should maybe make another beacon or two so that I actually know where things are in relation to one another. Because I don't really remember where my other bases are. I probably should have made another oxygen container, but it's okay because we can just build the little base and then go in there to refill our oxygen tank. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about this game that I find very relaxing. Whoa. Whoa, this is really cool. Okay, so this thing right here is the biggest drill I have ever seen. These seem to be some kind of mega ore extractors. These, like, pointy things. That seems to be, like, a long-distance communication. Oh, I know where we are, actually. We're right around the corner from our base. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Oh, right, I forgot we had started growing plants. That's awesome. Let's grab another oxygen. Let's maybe make another oxygen. Alright, so we are not even to 1% of the water cycle. We are not even to 0.5% of the water cycle. So I think today, if we get to 1%, I will be very happy. Had to be back here without the risk of Wintermute spoilers. Hey Kaiser, welcome in. My day is okay. I feel like I maybe woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Because I don't really have anything in particular to complain about, but I'm just like... I was supposed to actually play Wintermute episode 4 today. Because we had played that in September, like August, September. And I basically just have side quests left. And so I was supposed to work on that today, and I woke up and I was like, do I really want to deal with Timbies today? That feels like a lot. And so we're doing this instead. Yeah, I can't really complain too much. I just feel like I probably could have slept a little bit better. Right, I wanted to go to the blueprint thing. Let's check it out. Fence. Okay, not exactly the most useful thing. How are we doing on energy? But I hope you're doing well. Hey, Cuz, welcome in. Good to see you. Chillin'. I'm in the freezer. Nice. All right, we have lots of energy. We could totally make some heaters and whatnot. Nice. Well, you're in the right place. Apparently, this is a very, very cold. Firstly, it's a very cold planet, but secondly, wait a minute, it's raining. We just must not have a stable water cycle, but we've got rain. We've got rain. Okay, a T3 heater. Oh, I can't pin things yet. I need aluminum and an iridium rod. I don't have an iridium rod. Can I make one? I do have one! Hooray! Okay, I'm actually happy now. Celebrates an in-game success. We're also trying new bingo stuff today, which is exciting. What we could do is... Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. We could maybe add a room up here so we can put some heaters in it. Let me see how many I can make. I think I only have one other iridium rod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too few. Oh, haha, 9! Hooray! Cobalt and stuff. I think I meant to put sulfur, maybe? Okay, we can make one more iridium rod. What else did we need for this? Does anyone remember? Because I don't. 2 titanium, 2 silicon to make 2 of them. 2 titanium. Well, almost done with chapter 2. Should be able to finish it in like 20 minutes. Just got to get through the dam. Then on to chapter 3, which I heard is much better. Chapter 2 has been very boring, to be honest. I have to say, I didn't really like at least the Redux version. The original version I actually enjoyed more, but I think that's because I just really hate the bear cave thing. And I liked 3. There are some people who don't like the NPCs, but I actually really enjoyed them in 3. Somehow the Invincible Demon Bear plotline did not resonate with me, right? And I felt, at least with the way it is, like, modern day, it felt sort of out of place and, like, totally random, because we don't have a bear spear in the game, and, like, what's going on here? And the original felt a lot more like The Hunted, the challenge The Hunted, and had, like, lessons that you would learn from Jeremiah as to how to survive. And he was like, I'm going to teach you these things so you can survive, because this is the only way you're going to be able to find your friend. And that just made more sense to me. So, in the original version, you don't make a bear spear. That's not a thing. You just repair Jeremiah's rifle. You don't really interact with the bear except at the very end, where he's out in Mystery Lake and you know, like, potential places where he might show up, and you have to face off with him 6 times. And I can't remember if that's exactly the case, if that's exactly how it works in episode. It's been a long time since I've played episode 2, but you don't, like, have to worry about being in his cave. You don't have these, like, one-on-one fights with him and the bear spear. It's just a regular, like, bear attack, basically. The very end. So it just, I don't know, it feels more consistent with the rest of the story to me. I guess I was keeping aluminum here. Okay, so we've got some heaters going. Let me see what else where am I slowly progressing? Okay, it seems like oxygen is our slowest, and biomass, but I can't do anything about biomass yet. I don't have, oh wait, grass spreaders. We should be doing that. Yes! Blueprint for pinning! This solves all of my problems. Aluminum osmium super alloy. Boom, boom, boom. Cobalt, and magnesium. Could barely take chapter 2. Alright, so what is this game? This game is the Planet Crafter. Essentially, you are a... alright, the last one was magnesium, right? you are a convict who has decided that instead of spending the rest of your life in jail, you're going to essentially sacrifice yourself to try and terraform a planet. So you've been sent to a random planet, and that's your job. It's to just terraform it, and if you don't, then, well, you'll die, and the company that sent you won't care. And... oh, we need some water. There we go. And so essentially, you're gonna go ahead and build lots of different machines to try and increase oxygen, to try and increase pressure, to try and increase heat on the planet so that you can get it to continually terraform. So right now we're at the very beginning, really, like, as you can see here, we're at barren, and we're almost at 0.4% to water cycles. Eventually it gets to the point where, like, you have fish and amphibians and then mammals and all sorts of things. Oh, I actually have to put the pinning thing there so that we can see this. Do I have a water collector of some kind? I don't think I do. I think I still have to actually go get ice. Yeah. And it's very chill. This is really your only concerns are things like oxygen, food, and water. Everything else is pretty much take it at your own pace. And just explore and build. You don't have to worry about enemies or... I mean, you do have to worry a little bit about the environment because, again, as of right now, we don't have an atmosphere, so we have to worry about oxygen. And there are occasional, like, meteorite storms or asteroid storms, and you can get hit in the face, which I do not recommend. What is down here? Is this ice? It is ice. That's not that exciting. So yeah. It's a very chill game. It's great for when you don't want to think about, you know, terrible things. Like being hunted by Timbies. What landed you in prison, Waffle? I can't reveal that. I'm sorry. I've never actually played through to the end. I've been playing since about Christmas time, and I'm almost at full terraformation on that planet that I've been playing since the end of last year. But I don't actually know what happens when you get there. Like, I don't know if there's any hope of escape. I wish I could multi-craft this water bottle. But it reminds me a lot of, like, the crafting and fun side of Subnautica. It has very similar sounds. Okay, so we need let's maybe do 2 of these grass spreaders. We're gonna need 2 magnesium. Oh, am I out of aluminum? I am apparently out of aluminum. That's okay. We're gonna go back to our other... Oh, I wanted to make a... Wait a minute. I wanted to make a beacon so I'd actually know how to get back here. That would be a good idea. Titanium was in here. Thinking that it reminded me a lot of Subnautica 2. Yeah, I think it's like a lot of the design choices are very similar. It's this way. No, of course it's the other way. But you don't have to worry about leviathans. Isn't that great? Okay, we'll call this main base for now. And I don't know, we'll make it purple. I like purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Oh, I don't have Oh, wait a minute. I can see that one. Oh, I can see it. Okay, for a second there I thought I needed some sort of special chip to actually see the beacons for some reason. Kind of lost motivation to continue my Subnautica playthrough. I'm at the point where to advance I need to go deeper than the 300, 400 meters I'm at now. Honestly, I loved Subnautica, but I know what you mean. Like, there were parts where I'm like, okay, I'm not ready yet to go deeper. I'm not willing to go deeper yet. And it was really only because chat made me that I went. But it's so worth it. There are some really cool biomes deep down. There are some really... I really enjoyed the storyline of Subnautica. But I get it. Like... I'm trying to remember what's at the 300 to 400 meters. I know, but I'm so scared of playing that game all the time. I get it. I totally get it. I think it helped that I was... you know, encouraged by other people, because otherwise... Oh, right, I need more aluminum. That's why I came here. Alright, let's go ahead and maybe put a grass spreader here. I might want to try and find some more aluminum while we're out here. Just because it can't hurt for us to have extra in the other base, too. It really causes me anxiety while playing. That's the other thing, I don't have lots of other people in chat while streaming it, so it also didn't feel like there was a demand for it. I see. Yeah, it definitely helps when you've got people who are really encouraging you to go deeper, that like, no, it's really cool, don't worry, you know, it's worth it. So let me be that cheerleader. It's definitely worth going further. But, I also totally get it. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to end up being water at some point. Because we just have, like, nothing left. That one patch of grass looks so funny in comparison. Hang into the gym, so have a good one. Alright, Cuzzel, thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you have a good gym sesh. And a good rest of your Friday. I think I'll come back to it later, but I'll be pausing it for now. Fair enough. You know, that's also okay too, I think, to give yourself time to, like, mentally prepare. It's so funny because I never really realized that I was scared of the deep, dark ocean until I played that game. Like, when I was a kid, I actually had talked about becoming a marine biologist, and, like, I had these ideas of, oh yeah, someday I'm gonna, wow, that looks like a perfect place to build. Sorry, I just completely went off track there. But, it just, you know, I had these dreams that, like, oh, I'm gonna go out on boats, and I'm gonna study dolphins, and in my free time I'm gonna write novels and stuff. And then I played that game and was like, I don't know that I would have been okay with being a marine biologist, because this stuff is scary. Alright, I think we're just gonna place one, like, here. And we're gonna take an oxygen and then head back to our main base. More in the mood to play some more survival crafting games instead, like DayZ, Valheim, Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. Not scared of the deep dark, it's more like I'm scared because I know that there's 15 meters long apex predator tracking my every move if I go to certain parts of the map. Yeah, that is true. Because you're not imagining it like you might be if you're, you know, just swimming in the ocean, but you're definitely not imagining it. No, it's there. No, I do get that. And, you know, it's totally valid to take breaks. I mean, look, I'm playing this today just because I was like, I don't want to deal with Timbies. It's too much stress for me today. This is just one of those games that I always feel good playing. We actually, Oh, we just showed it to one of our good friends yesterday, and so he started his own planet, and we joined him so that he could kind of start learning the ropes and stuff. And even on the planet that I do know already quite well, it's still so much fun. I just find it so relaxing. We can actually get rid of this. Alright, what else did we learn? The agility boot upgrade. What do I need for that? Do I need to do that at the regular thing? I do. 2 super alloy. I don't have that. An explosive powder. Can I make super alloy is the question. Okay, 2 silicon, 2 iron, 2 cobalt, 2 aluminum. That means I need 2 magnesium and 2 titanium, and then we can make them. There we go. T3 agility boots. Fabulous. I'm just gonna put the aluminum here, the fabric. Let's maybe make another water. I'm not gonna leave it behind though, I kind of need it. We'll put the iridium away and the plant. What if we make another food grower? I need an aluminum for that. Okay. Okay, game. I see how it is. Do you happen to see any photos, clips of what I did on Monday? I don't think so. What did you do on Monday? I'm curious. Oh, that's so far in the room. I don't like that. We'll put it over here, I guess. No, we won't. Okay, here? It's a little awkwardly placed, but I don't care. I feel like the eggplants didn't give that much here. 25 as opposed to 40 for the squash. You know what? I'm thinking we're gonna head back to our other base and see if we have any other seeds that we can use. And also harvest this stuff. Did a 6-hour stream wearing a rainbow unicorn mask? Oh my goodness, what was the occasion? That sounds like a lot of fun, though. Were we celebrating something? Is this, did I miss your birthday? Or a streamiversary? Or was it just for fun? Remember when it was hot? I made a community challenge. Okay. I can imagine it being very hot. I have just, like... In addition to my mouse hat, I have like a mouse onesie costume, and that can also get very warm depending on the time of year. Like, it's fine in winter, but as soon as we start talking like late spring, it gets to be a little bit too much. Hey Rob, thanks for that. Welcome in. I was very confused. Space wolves. People had to collect 50,000 channel points in 6 streams, and the Madmen actually did it. Wow. I guess they really wanted to see that mask. But I can't really blame them. Hey Gavin, welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay, it's raining again. Oh, I forgot I can make those drills. We should maybe make another one. Okay, so firstly, mushroom gives us 35 health. Okay. We have more aluminum here. That's nice. This is so in the way. I think I might move it. if the game will actually select the right thing. No. Thank you. Oh, we could do the 3 Vegetube. That actually makes more sense. Let's go ahead and make another water bottle. Grab an aluminum and put this outside. There we go. Now it's out of the way. Could maybe do that again. Best part was at the end when we played Sims 4 and I made Rainbow Unicorn and create a sim. That does sound like fun. So Star Fox, so why not a Space Wolf? Yeah, exactly, why not? Anything is possible. I wonder if I have another plant somewhere that I could use besides this one. I do, but I don't really want to use Lerma seed for that. Let's maybe go to our other base and see if there's any. I also wonder if maybe we should make another beacon, although I don't really know that that's necessary. Because I kind of know how to get here. Okay, mushroom, another eggplant seed. We'll take that seed. Man, at some point I'm gonna have to do some major reorganization because this is just not good. These are also 200%. Okay, let's just grab these water bottles, I suppose. And let's... Oh, right. I need all the other stuff for this, too. I can't just get water. That's not enough. There's a clip on it if you want to check it out after stream. I think it's worth the laugh. I will definitely check that out. That sounds like a lot of fun. Silicon. Magnesium. And the aluminum I left over there. But maybe there's one in one of these. Of course not. Of course there's not. Why would there be? What I really need is a list of what I have where, because this is gonna get bad fast, I think, if I'm gonna have to go back between all of these, hoping that I find something. Okay. Aluminum. T2 Vegetube. Another Pastera seed. And let's maybe do this. I do think we have... Yeah, we have a Lerma, water bottle, aluminum, and I just need a magnesium still. Guess we gotta go find that outside. And then... I'll just place this up. Oh, low power. Okay. Magnesium, silicon, and aluminum. There we go. Gotta go find all the good stuff. Magnesium, silicon. There we go. And an aluminum I'll just grab from here and then we'll go replace more. Let's go ahead and put this up here with all the others. Huzzah! Power restored. I was getting a little ahead of myself because we had the singular, or actually we might have 2 nuclear reactors, and so I was like, I have so much power that we can use. Well, thank you for the good RNG, Lily. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I do appreciate that. Hope you have a good Friday. I don't know why I'm picking up all this titanium. Don't really need it. I think the aluminum was around this corner. Seeing a lot of sulfur. Here's one. See, now I'm thinking it probably would have been a good idea for us to actually make a beacon. That's okay. We'll be fine. This is fine. Alright. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. That's important. Then I don't need to go out and collect ice all the time. Oh, my inventory is full. Well, let's eat this eggplant, I guess. Hey! Wasn't done picking that up. Thank you. Oh, there's our base. This is really not that hard. I don't know why I feel like I need to have a beacon for this. It sounds like there should be asteroids coming, but I don't see any. Strange. Okay. Let's maybe make some more water again. And put some more aluminum in there. And I just need one iron for us to make another one of these solar panels. There we go. And then I was thinking about the atmospheric water collector. We need a super alloy. So for that, let's see, we've got one cobalt, titanium, aluminum. I'm gonna need silicon, iron, and magnesium still. Be nice to actually find some. I think that was it. Be nice to actually find some super alloy rather than having to make it all the time, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, now we need to go out and get another magnesium, another silicon, and another iron. Done. I think I want to place this at our main base, though. I might want to bring a little more aluminum with us, huh? I'm also gonna grab some silicon because I feel like you can never have enough of that stuff. Maybe leave 2 water. This seems decent. Not ready yet. Okay. We're off. Back to our main base. Wow. Flower pot! Hooray! But my wow was actually to our terraformation index, which is really just like skyrocketing right now. We're gonna hit 1 MTI like in just a minute or two. I wonder if I left anything interesting here, or if I should. I left nothing in here. Okay, this is literally just for oxygen. Okay. I think we left a base up there somewhere that we could go check out. Again, it sounds like we should be getting a bunch of asteroids to the face. But nothing's landing. That's fine. I'm not upset by that. Yes, we do have 2 nuclear reactors. That's pretty sweet. Alright, let's put the atmospheric water. Can I put this here? Does that not work? it won't let me. It has to be on the ground, apparently. Sweet. So this will give us up to 4 water bottles that it just creates out of the water in the atmosphere. Yay! 2/3 of the way to 1%. Hooray! Oops, not the water bottle, but the sulfur.